Hey everybody, welcome to Miss V English. Don't forget to go to missvenglish.com to book your one-on-one lesson with me. Let's get started on today's lesson. All right, everybody. Today's lesson is giving compliments and responding politely. This is an important lesson because you're going to learn how to sound super friendly and natural in English. Giving compliments is a really nice way to show people that you are friendly, bubbly, and easy to get along with. It's also super kind. So let's have a look at how to give compliments and how to respond politely in English. Okay, here are some common compliments. I love your shoes. You look great today. That's a good idea. You're really good at this. So just a couple of ways that you can compliment somebody, okay? Repeat after me. I love your shoes. You look great today. That's a good idea. You're really good at this. Well done. All right. Now, sometimes it's easy to give a compliment, but it's not so easy to respond. Or maybe you're one of those people who can become a bit awkward when someone gives you a compliment. So hopefully these little phrases and responses can help you with how to respond naturally in English. Have a listen to these responses. So when somebody compliments you, you can just say, thank you. Or you could say, thanks. That's so nice of you. That's probably my favorite one. You could say, really? I appreciate that. Or, oh, you think so? Thanks. So just a couple of really natural responses that you can say to someone in English when he or she has complimented you. Let's have a practice round, everybody. Here is a compliment. I want you to have a go at guessing which would be the best response to say back to that compliment. So if someone says, I love your hair, what could you say back? Would you say, A, thanks, I've been practicing? Or would you say B, thank you, I tried a new style? Now, which of those responses would make more sense after receiving this compliment? Well done. If you said B, you're correct. The correct response would be, thank you, I tried a new style. So receive the compliment and then you can tell them a fun fact about it. I've tried a new style. You're talking about the hair, obviously. Let's try another one. What about if someone says to you, after you've been watching Miss V English for a really long time and practicing your English, someone compliments you and says, you speak English very well. Okay, so what could your response back to that be? You could just say, thank you. Oh, you think so? Thanks. But out of these two options, A or B, what would be the response that makes most sense? So, you speak English very well. Would you say in response, A, thanks, I've been practicing? Or B, oh, really? I'm happy you liked it. What do you think, everybody? Well, if you said A, I would say that you're correct. It makes the most sense to say, thanks, I've been practicing, meaning I've been practicing my English, okay? So you've received the compliment and then you've said a fact, okay? Like the previous one, it was, I tried a new style. This time it's, thanks, I've been practicing, okay? So responding specifically to the compliment that this person has given you. Thanks, I've been practicing. Okay, well, speaking of practicing, let's keep going and practicing our English. Practicing filling in the blanks to these sentences, okay? So let's fill in the missing word. Here is a potential compliment to say to someone. It ends with your outfit. So, your outfit. What could we put here that would finish and complete this sentence? Why don't you write your ideas in the comments below and then come back and see what I came up with. So if I was going to start off this sentence with something, your outfit, you could say, I love your outfit. So you could say, I, capital because it's the beginning of a sentence. I love your outfit. Or you could say, I adore your outfit. Okay. Something like that. I like your outfit. I love your outfit. Okay. So that's the compliment. Okay. Now let's talk about the response. So how can we complete this sentence to respond to I love your outfit? So that's so kind of you. What could we say here that would complete this sentence in response to this compliment? That's so kind of you. Well, this is quite simple. If it were me, I would just say, thank you. That's so kind of you. Quite simple. Say thank you. Capital T, because it's the beginning of a sentence. Thank you. I've run out of space. That's okay. Thank you. That's so kind of you. Okay. So when we put this together, this is how the conversation would go. I love your outfit. Thank you. That's so kind of you. All right. Well, everybody, my quick tips would be these two things. So have a listen and write these down in your notebook if you have one. Always say thank you and smile. When someone gives you a compliment, just say thank you and smile. Okay, that's the best way to respond. The other thing is don't say, oh, it's nothing. Sometimes that can come across as rejection or that you don't agree with the compliment. Yes, you can be humble, but receive the compliment with thanks. Okay, you don't need to say, oh, it's nothing. All right, receive the compliment, smile. Always say thank you. All right, everybody. Well, my favorite time of the lesson is to give you a final challenge. And today's final challenge is this. I would like you all to give one compliment in English today. All right, so go out into the real world and have a go at giving a compliment in English to somebody, to anybody. Could be a friend or maybe just a random person. Have a think about how you would say your compliment. So you could try, I like your. You could say, I like your outfit. I like your hair. Or, that's a great idea. That's a great outfit. That's a great presentation you gave. All right? Anything. The possibilities are endless. Go out into the real world today and give someone a compliment. Make their day a little bit brighter. This is your challenge. Well, learners, that's all we have time for today. I can't wait for you all to go out there and make someone's day brighter by giving them a really nice compliment. Remember to go to misfitenglish.com to book your one-on-one session with me to seriously perfect your English. Remember, everybody, that practice makes progress. So keep on practicing, and I'll see you next week.